formally officially waa UDP fuñ munti nekk ñu xam ne fundraising exercise bi mu ngi on activité bi ci boppam mu ngi xew ci weeri février incha allah loolu announcement la bu ma amoon pour jox ko congress beneen announcement bi Lower Badibu am nañ cultural troupe bu fi nekk bëggoon nañoo bégal délégué si ba pare bëggoon nañoo wane seen aada tamit waaye loolu yëpp balaañ see dem ñu waxtaan affaire yi election for offices. ñu ngi ñëw dugg ci élection yi congress pour elect executive bi national executive bi balaa ñoo añi def nañ ay amendment suñ constitution yu bari leer na ci yu bari yokka na mahama constitution bi ci affaire yi office yi war a nekk ci parti bi élection nag suñ koo def even party spokesman bi dafa bokk si ñi ut place so moderation bi ci ngoon si ni ak ci time election bi dañoo am an ad hoc electoral committee bu nga xam ne chairman bi mooy Alhaji Bakary Keba Tamba Jammeh moom mooy nekk chairman electoral process bi maa ngi ko oo pour mu ñëw ci microphone bi ak comité am ñu commencé nominer ñing élection o hanin defango fana ndaɓe jele mbe place ñino la mbal dani la mbe campagne o dati la ale murundi na place o ɗo na place o diyata ñebake mba folale fana ñing élection o ko bebe tamandi la Bakary Keba Tamba Jammeh la ñaton kayale to atele mu electoral commission la chairman oti UDP la ad hoc electoral commission anala molu wolle bina saying pour ka election o tamanya iba fola delegate solbe Mr. Jammeh and the committee, if you can please come to the podium. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alnimbara.
You want to settle down? They were here. Hello. I would like to call this program.
And what are you questions?
I would like to start this process now. May I invite the representative of the Independent Electoral Committee to join us if they are here. We also had the peace ambassadors accredited to observe the elections. Please join us if you are here. Can Demba Balde from CRR join us for the fuller interpretation? Demba Balde. Landing Nyasi from Fonyi Kansala for the Jola interpretation. Please, Landing, can you join us? Demba Balde. Demba Balde. Can you read it from here? I read A, B, and C. Demba Balde. Anak apa? Demba Balde, CRR. Okay. Demba Balde. Mana ya? Tegal dong. Dina ko wax ci Assalamu alaikum. I greet you all. My name is Bakari Keba Jame. I am the chairman of the ad hoc electoral committee of this Congress. Me and my team shall administer the next phase, which is the elections of the new executive of the United Democratic Party for the period 2020 to 2022. I have with me today Honorable Shirif Gomez, who is the Vice Chairman. Mr. Dembo Kante, Member. Mr. Lamin Sane, Member. Ms. Binet Bojang from the UK, Member. We will be assisted by Ms. Lala in the process as well, and the process will be translated in Mandinka, Fula, Manjago, Wolof. Thank you. Anjola. I welcome you all once again in line with the national electoral rules of the United Democratic Party. All positions of the executive has now stand dissolved, and Congress will be electing new members in due course. I shall lead you through the rules of the National Congress election in English, and my colleagues will do so in the local languages. Qualification for Congress delegates. The person shall be a bona fide member of the party. The person shall be Gambian and residing in the Gambia at least 1 year prior to the date of the National Congress. A delegate must have delegate identification card bearing his or her name stamped and signed by the Party Secretary General or representative authorized by the Party Secretary General. Each constituency shall have 20 delegates comprising 5 men, 5 women, 5 male youth, and 5 female youth. The list of the delegates shall bear the name of constituency and the names and address of all delegates. Only delegate lists endorsed by the constituency chairperson shall be accepted by the ad hoc electoral committee. At least half an hour before the commencement of voting, the replacement of not more than 5 delegates of each constituency shall be allowed for delegates who are absent. For qualification or disqualifications to contest for positions in the National Executive Committee, the person shall be a member of the National Executive or a Congress delegate. A person holding an office in public service shall not hold office in the National Executive Committee. A person holding office of Regional Administrative Secretary or Deputy Regional Administrative Secretary shall not hold any other office in the National Executive Committee. Nominations and voting shall be as follows. Only delegates can nominate and vote. A nomination shall be seconded. A candidate may be nominated and elected in absentia. All elective positions in the National Executive Committee shall be open for nomination and elections. Only delegates whose names are in the delegate list are qualified to contest. A sitting executive member who is a delegate as well is qualified to vote. Voting shall be secret ballot. Elections shall be by simple majority, that is, the person who received the highest number of votes validly cast at the election shall be declared elected for the said position. There shall be a second ballot when there is a tie in the first ballot. The ballot papers must be stamped and signed by the chairman of the ad hoc electoral committee. An ad hoc electoral committee of 5 members, as I've introduced, shall be appointed by the National Executive Committee to conduct the nominations and elections. Any matter not provided in these rules shall be decided by the ad hoc electoral committee in consultation with the Secretariat. Delegates, these are the rules that shall guide us in the execution of this very important function this evening. I thank you all for your kind attention, and I will now call on Mr. Chief Gomez and my colleague Lamin Sane for the local language translation. Thank you, gentlemen.
Another mic. Dan pun kaya nga dati nga mo na Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum maa ngi leen di nuyu ku ci nekk sa tur ak sa sant.
calminama goto fo inde mum e yettode muɗum.
nane omna safe bukanak ano ani ambitade ka safa kola di karesa kola
Lifi Bakary Jammeh di chairman ad hoc electoral committee bi tënk ci kàllaama angale moom laa bëgg a wax moom laa bëgg a tënk ci olof. Bakary Jammeh lim fi wax ci angale
ko haali ɗo e angale ke
moom laa bëgg a tënk ci olof.
o yi ko ɗum o yiɗi haaltude e jolfe.
nane ankone Bakary Jammeh wana sankem bitade woda mangum be ka rek bukana ngetum kujolak ngela mona medere gaitade
ñoo tànk nag mooy National Congress election rules rule et loi pour voter 2020 National Congress bi naka la tëddee loolu lañ bëgg a ñëw wax si nii.
oyi affaire wote 2021 election poɗɗo wadde o ko ɗum woni ko mbo yewtata ɗo.
kan moo yelloon nekka Congress delegate.
nane omna rege election yanuma mi congress yankurege 2020 yona mi berege tade jaatu manotum be kaje duma kolio
yi yelloon nekk congress delegate kooku dafa war a nekk jëwriñ ci parti bi dafa war a nekk dafa war a bokk ci parti bi am parti ID
kala mo ganduɗa ko délégué o wattu mo gonɗen ɗo mo ganduɗa ko a délégué aɗa foti tawede on programme
nane bere go metu ko pati an kono UDP anonu nu jamme man kono delegate so mi ana atum be ka ela ko de pati kila
warna nekk ku dëkk ci Gambie bi at least benn at bala tey bala congress di am
ɗo he congress o wadde kala mo ganduɗa aɗa foti tawtorede he darade kulle ɗaɓitandi leydi 2021 o élection garoɗo aɗa foti wonde ɗo hitande ɗo leydi ɗo
nane iregu meti ko anwani ammi dere dimo fame Gambia enjano baba ko len kuranda wala emiti yokon aw pungol mu baj burum mambu ngonu jumbe nyas place
warna mandarga buy wone itam ne ki doomi parti bi la
aɗa foti hebde ko ɓe kettinirtama tawa ko ganduɗa ko a ɓiɗɗo parti o
nane lisuluwa sololi yomi ano ani an jummi ɓe jum bu mañ meti ko awdi parti yoyu ɗo nommi
delegate list naka la tere
no hunde nde walori ni
nane di manko regu meno mo en do meno
ñu ne constituency bu nekk warna am ñaar fukki delegates
kala constituency mo ganduɗa ɗi e leydi aɗa foti hebde yimɓe nogay ɓe ganduɗa taw ko ɓen goni délégué maɗa o
wa kuboba kone conséquence wala ku jola nona kanga karaya nowlo kina ma sefa akenolam place ci la yo ko rego
ñaar fukka yi nag war naa nekk juróom war naa nekk góor juróom war naa nekk jigéen juróom war naa nekk ndaw bu góor juróom war naa nekk ndaw bu jigéen
e nder ɓen yimɓe nogay noon ɓe ganduɗa ko ɓen goni délégué o waɗat yimɓe joɓe ganduɗa ɓen ɗon tawa koɓe worɓe waɗat yimɓe joɓe ganduɗa tawa ɓen ɗon kadi koɓe rewɓe nde heɓat suka gorko hen heɓat suka debbo kadi ɓe ganduɗa ko ɓen darani sukaɓe ɓe
nani rego anwani banu purlo wan kubaba konen delegates wa wala worogala mebu kala kabim be kamu kala kasi places pu bagdo ku se kon futok ku janga futok ku kambani futok duku nina futok makambu kan kabanan
listi delegation bi nag listi delegate sini nag
oyi kaytol délégué o
nane kanga nimbu kana kankumu kemi wanku baba kone list ula kujola none kana kankumu kemi di butuma bucila
warna am turi constituency ba ñu joge
wonadi yimɓe ɓe ganduɗa tawadi yoni ko yaada constituency ji tati
warna am turi delegate bi
nane uñante nu manjen aw tundi enu purlo wankone tunde yomi kara enu purlo kujola wakurege meno
warna am tam délégué bobu fan la dëkk ci constituency ba
e nder constituency o noon ɓen ɓe ganduɗa ko ɓen cuɓa délégué ɗo heɓat tunduji ɗi ganduɗa yimɓe ɓe ganda koye ɗin tunduji woni koɓe jeeya
nane kabimi ka nonani akabanan kokonen délégué ñetu kuboba bar bu kabimi ano ñante nu manji benu cine benu pour le sukiyenu wali
delegation list bi nag delegate list bi ni nag war naa nekk loo xam ne constituency chairman bi moom moo ko signal boppam
ɓen ɗon délégué fo délégué mo ganduɗa ko constitution fo constitution yon taw wondenoma ko chairman muyen o tigui sayningol kaytol
nane commune won konem délégué yankura kanya kana kabanane kanumu kenya akami chairman edula chela anyante na banyen sign commune ka signé nyedun kujola yopi ngola miregu
délégué liste bi buñ ko xasee joxe ba pare duñ ci alawaat duñ ci nangooti wecci liñ cee nangu rek mooy bu desee 30 minutes before ñu def commencé élection dinañ ci nangu si la ñoo war a mun a alaaw ay changes mu am ci wecci am ci
ngol ɗon kaytol délégué mo ganduɗa ko ngol tawa ko on woni constituency fo constituency ko on chairman muyen o foti saynude ngol kaytol nde ɓen ɗon noon ɓe potaka weccede nde ɓe gokkira toon hedde minute aji 30 si tawi woni ɓeɗi ceeñe ɓe ceeña ɗum e nder minute aji 30 tan
nana bukana buku kan kummu kambi bukan kone kabanana kan kummu kam ano ani tanommi jarud mambu kayda ku safele anu anu leñu be yuyi be kando anaken dandi congrès banu yo be loi ci lay bajo
ñu ne nag lan mooy mandarga ne kii war naa mun a ne ku xam nga ku am qualification ne war ngaa bokk si délégation am nga loo xam ne moo war a tax ñu disqualify la lan mooy sarta yooyu leen
o wi sartaji hoɗi wonta ɗi ganduɗa tawaɗo foti tawtorede a wonde ɓiɗɗo délégué ɗo kadi on mandarga tawaɗo foti ɗum heɓde
nane commune di aw makmakayiya wakammi di placé o wi pour mo nu ñesio e nya nu rindi mburu mbukila pour ma ko sene placé yorno no di broka biya ba mu kana ko manjum
so ñu ne nag pour nga nekk ci national executive committee bi
ne a wonde e nder as national committee o pour gona ɓiɗɗo muɗum walla gona hen
foog nga nekk congress délégué
ma gona ɓe ɓiɗɗo congress o
wala nga nekk ko xam ne da nga nekkoon national executive committee member
walla tawa ko neɗɗo mo ganduɗa a wonino e national executive o
nane di commune di si places wa kubobo ko ne me ko kunu fana kammi di kafay ko be ka jikar kueya den na ku jikar ku banja to ko pankungole kungole kumuken man ko juku medi ko mo sulu asole si jomeno
luwaayi élection bi nag taxana koo xam ne yaa ngi am ndomba tànk ci réew mi pour mun a nekk ci élection bi
loi élection o no riiwi kala ko ganduɗa so tawi ano won aɗo tami place e nder e leydi he
nane loi we laami yo mi enja awmuɗo ɗum rokdi kubrok bu jembo loi sentu pour mamba bo bunga bo place e du law
keneen koo xam ne luwa daxana nga mun a nekk national executive committee mooy regional administrative secretary wala deputy regional administrative secretary ñii luwa daxana leen pour ñu mun a nekk ci national executive secretary
e kala mo ganduɗa ko administrative secretary walla ko a député muɗum ɓen ɗon yimɓe ɗiɗo ɓe ganduɗa loi o riwi ɗumen pour ɓe tawtore e wodde he
Louis medical de siloisement sera gumeno enjanye dum kujole ko na safela baba ju burum banu nyante no baju bagtu ja burum bukela o bagtu burum pour mu ngon kujumene manko kana rongato
léegi na ñu seet lan mooy mandarga yi sarta yiñ teg pour nga mun a sas sa mbir ne ko demal nga taxaw
so joni noon e ndara wondenoma mandarga mo poɗɗoma hollude aɗa foti darade e kulle on woote
nana suluwa su sankura ganya sona mangum beke ise bukanak luwa yemba ya balangum pour ma mbujum di luwa ye ya mangum pour ma mbujum
luwa mu ne
luwa o wi
ka nga xam ne moo war a mun a nekk pour taxaw pour vote ñu votal ko tey mooy ka nga xam ne mu ngi ci délégué liste bi délégué la
e kala mo ganduɗa loi o wi aɗa foti darade pour ɓe mbotanama tawa aɗa woni neɗɗo mo ganduɗa aɗa suuɓa e o délégué garɗo ɗo
ana luwa yone enja awmuto de buku kanu mukemme kabimi de bukana ko ka banane enja awmude ko cila awnu baba je pour mo ngondu u fasa di ayaga no jumem
ñu ne boo amee ku la nominé ba pare tam war nga am koo xam ne moom mooy nekk ñaareel ba pour nominé la
e kala mo ganduɗa noon a heeɓi neɗɗo goto baɗɗoma nominé ko ma keɓa yimɓe ɗiɗo ɓe ganduɗa tawa on kadi ɗi fawti toon wona yimɓe ɗiɗo
nane di buruga battilinga boy emi aw enja awmudo fo ubaj atum be kaytene kanyanak manane tonya aw numa mang murungoli o agabuntana atum be ana belendi o fola
luwa élection si tam nangu na ne mun nga fee ñàkk nekk waaye du tere mun nañ la nominé mun nañ la wotel
e ɗi wawi noon ɗi wawi mbasa hen wonde ɗi wawi kadi ɓe mbasama wotande
nane luwa yone luisi lula ko bano bani duniye bare ubaja kana kadum kamu ken ya tate den no baba burum pour mongon no joom
beneen luwa bi mu ne ndomba tànk yi nga xam ne moo nekk ci national executive committee bi yépp pour wote bés ni ki tey jamono bi yépp ubbeeku na pour ku neex nga taxawal sa boppa ta nekk mbóot
e kala mo ganduɗa ko a jooma nomba tankande aɗo e nder o committee aɗa okka doole wondenoma no a daro pour mbawa ɗaɓidde ɗiɗo place uji
alo won kuboba ko ne committee wala ku jola non e kafa yarungum ko di funfana fe patio ye di man ku senu meno moyemi fo wala ko jak manji wala ji ko manji wala saga wala to mere
waaye mu ne nag fokk nga nekk koo xam ne yaa ngi ci délégué liste bi wala nga nekkoon ci national executive committee bi before
e ko ma gona neɗɗo mo ganduɗa aɗa tawtora e o délégué ma si ɗum ala wondenoma tawa koye executive e taweɗa
nane bukana ka banane kanu mukena yema ke yarungun di pati la enja do no me po bagi du bel problème pour ngonu wut
wote ci election bi ñoo ñëw garal ci fi ci secret la wara nek
oyi wote potaɗo ɗo waɗede o noon kadi koye nder sutura ɓe mbaɗata wote o
nane rego metu ko o mu kantu wa wan manje be kala ko mu ngonu na u rego bu kana to ke o bagi to wa wan manje be ka fankante fanga fiya
benen pàcc loi bi nag mu ne élection ci élection bi dafa raw gàddu la buy benn baloot nga rawee sax yow yaay ki gagné
oyi wote poɗaɗo ɗo waɗede o noon enen fof ganduɗen ko wote mo ganduɗa haysi ko goto neɗɗo daɗirima ganda tawa ko on woni yeeso maɗa
nana luwa were go meno elebe carte hani yokon ku wuji oto a wujum aw panu baj e jungute yankure gagna
buñ demee ba ñaar ñi nga xam ne ñooy rawante ci ballot dañoo defaat another ballot pour ñu seet kañ moo gagné
o wi ha joni noon si tawi woni yimɓe ɗiɗo ɓe beddanama ɓe kamɓe fof goto heeɓi ɗiɗi oya heeɓi ɗiɗi ha joni ko ma ɓe mbatta élection mumen no
nane ano ani di cheseya enja muy ku gabaji jume si chesi gaba dano dan no lebum a wujum fucile bajo mambu cengo
ka nga xam ne bëgg naa taxaw nag pour ci élection bi sa kayiti war nañ ko tampon stamp by ad hoc chairman bi di Bakary Jammeh
oyi kala mo ganduɗa noon aɗa foti darade pour mbawa ɗaɓidde ɗiɗo place uji ko ma keɓa kayɗi ndi ganduɗa tawa Bakary Jammeh ɗi wawi ndi tampude nde mbawa darade
nane encore ne Bakary Jammeh o bañum burunga be ano ani ami be jum pour be leb akila nyante na ngar pene ma ngon na sign med ko nu baba furungu fen manje bu kada ku jigini pour mu wuju do lawoy
loi bi fam tëjee nag mooy ne élection bi ña ko war a amee mooy comité boo xam ne tey rek moo tax ñu taxawal ko mooy lu ñoo wax ad hoc electoral committee te loolu war naa nekk ci juróomi nit mooy ñi fi Bakary Jammeh o léegi nii
oyi wote o noon hande wote o ko yimɓe jo ganduɗa ko ɓen tami kulle élection hande o kadi pour poɗɗo ɗo wadde o
nane suluwa si sensen buku kala ko nya kan ko nya Bakary Jammeh ko to be kam ngana bukana ka to be kane
loi yi nag ne nit mutut buñ demee ba nga xam ne am na loo xam ne nekkutoon ci loi yi election commission biñ fi teg nii di ad hoc electoral committee bi ñoom ñoo war a toog seet mbir moomu naka lañ ko atteye
oyi wote o noon ala timmuɗo heewani si ari ha woni ko ganduɗa hunde natti toon nde ganduɗa tawa jakili walla yadani e no foti yarude ni ɓe jooɗiɓe ɗo tan ɓe kulle wote o ko ɓen ɗon topitto kulle muɗum
loolu mooy won ruur siñ fi am
nane loi yankoragu nya yo mi na peringu ka tamia fo tame mambe set mu ngonu baji ba fu ngonu la ko ka to be ka ko nak daga carte yo ko bu ko dal man ko la ko mi Bakary Jammeh
jere ngeen jëf
e on jarama
ok jomini rego abaraka men ka ne mite be ben la fu
non holdi
jërëjëf Sirif ak Bakary yo mbadi mandingol dabina fala mandika kawol na soto surwa kawoto Bakary ya fo angale kawoto amo fula soto jamini makoy ya fo jola kawoto anim fula kawoto mbina fala mandika kawoto kimi be lori mbala wa fala manjako kawoto Daniel mina min karna sora wala carte fayo sarto
bitakala be tinji kuma gabi plenty ja gutuwa ngimles ngi ngol waye ngonga guti carte
sarta folo momo lafta kala executive member di foyega parti dingot
kara nimlesi ka ngal punata ni nyam pour gutare katan
fulanjango foyega gambia noti e sabati gambia
inyana man te fok ke ci tiw chakui tek ba wano utebanten ci kam donc ci nyanim la ci mci abu ko gambia
momo da nyanta kala carte fayo do faye delegate ID card so min ba soutien la ka fo nyimu delegate let
nimlesi akapu bo fari pugutare kata fok no kaboto ka kata gi ganjake delegate po marata po bi matir bu jukubi
carte fay banko bi jang anyanta mo so min tara fo mo muang min nyanta bonde la je
ti kata war po bo skimles ke ci bati ucha ko te ikata gutarul banyana kap matir banya kap bonire o kata war ucha ko mutana ko bu matir bu jukubi bot
yo o mo muang kono mo lulo nyanta kala kewolt
ti banyang tajang ke tabi kimle sigi bu kap bu gudare kata banyang kanya na kap ci bayant
lulu do muso
banya kanya ka cinte kap ci bakat
lulu do fondinkew
kanya ka cinte kap ci upat banjanjang
lulu do fondinke muso
banjanjang bayant kanya ka cinte ka ci ka banjanjang bakat
delegate la tago minke litandi anyanta litande bota dame
ikata be kampi bay neni ya cinanda de pamatir bi juka kap tiji ka timi nyana mant
dolla committee mo nyanta carte fayla ela chairman nyanta acceptis fayla ko bota constituency leto
bikim le sigi bi but ka guti kata ka warom ka picha no but nem kam don kap gutare kata de uburo kata waro chak
wodu nyanta kala minute tan saba
Sarakule.
Okay, yo so nga sarakule kan na sora do so sai wo fana bina ka fulama pour ma ko sarakule kamata
jimarale
Renta dame, continue.
am ko so nta
a commencé na mol mamoy so bare du dare mbat ndum sanele di fana musane de a continue
boto mbe dani ro kala ko nga commencé ko de ko madi sarakule pour isa moy gabim fo
ka dunde wo tambindile
o fondo de wafla
ay da fo dante dame de na ba continue
bar ngay kon donde folo
ayo kon
yo assalamu alaikum maren sarankullu waga kunyini sasa elege so kemo ko ke warni kenya ko na kadangani kana famu ila ko kannen sudi e mako sarankullendi so wala hikata ona ko sarankullendi so non kan lemmendo so non kan mugano so na mugo hibe ga konini
yo sarta folo
ate fi fo hana
momo be jang anyanda kala pati dingol
sereo ran kawanya na patil lemmenyai
pati dingo mi yango gambia no lem fabre da ba sabati den gambia le sanji kilin jandi bilu
patil lemme be ga ko gambian lemmenyani asabatin den na gambia yi nan daga masine bane
momo nyanta carte fayla nyantela souterrain so la mi yango abudela continue carte fay bankol
seresu kawa katen sede andana anga ko tense nan nan kawa anga de lemmen kitana anga nendia abas donki nan kan nenga kenan tu indi soronga nan tanka na serenyadi hibe o katen sede
do carte fay banko anyanda mo le natila
ko ti sedi nyinyo ko di sisenye gelli kato ma koyna an ay sun kawa seren kitana
bobo mo lulo nyanda kala kewolta
soro kargen kawa nyana yugo nyai
mo lulu do muso
soro karge bane kenni soro yagaru
lulu sabanyango fonding kewol
okay kargandi soro kargandi sikandi kenya ay yagambanunga
lulu nani njango fonding ke muso
nakatandi kenni yaganunga
momo bi jang ila sudera nyantela e boda dama nyanta sotala nyanta sudera ka boy boda nyin carte fay bankol
sersuwa jama kedi soron kana antunwa angen giri kanyi nyedi angiri jimaraba makantora soron ka tunwa jamana ke nogonde
din carte fay sita mini bi jang mini tol safeta din committee be wala accept la be sonna wala momo tote wala listo do ita carte fay la
bo seresu wayre annan ka ko tensedni e ngawan to ko nya sahana an to ko ngama sa angelanda ka tensedni bo kubenuga tabal kedi kundu ko nyana seda gon
gimle sigi bu kabi bu tup guti kata tip container gulua gimle sen gul tuangum pour ka guti kata bu ka fok bu ka ci gimle sigi bu ay timbu ko pour bu ka guti kata
janning carte fay be sila
bala ka guti kata ka kuru
ko je sede bi ta kinyene
sarto bi jemi yan ko nim falendiro lafta kala min nyanda carte fay la constituency carte fay bango la nyaton ko asimo lul doron na falinno
gutua ci gimles ngi a tubutine na wiya ke ka guti kata a puri nom ni di buru imle se ka tawro chak ba nyanul puni na puri na ron no punan tata banyang ka nyan te banyang ta jang te kina tiju ko ngono to ba walo ka nyang pur fu bande se banyang ta jang te
bo sere sun kawa ka ko jense de an ko se nyinye su en ka on famu an ka on tunu anante an nyang kawa ko jense de
yo sarti sabajango momo lafta lola executive member yala
nyan uto wajanten ci nimle se ngal bot place puya kate banyanu niw
bo satum hilandi kebe ka ko jense ne en ka on antunu anante angen kebe
inyanta kala executive member ti o yeke delegate
ngap ci inya nimle sim mbofati di nuyo de ngulonu boro de katawru chako wala nem ngap ci ndata pour pamater bu jukubi
bo ko je sede kede annan ka wanyana so kanan ko nyai ma annanya ka holle munga
bo mo be ban sakunda do ko la
nimle si kalem pripusien
ser suru ak man cakunda ngollenga
wote place o maranola national executive
de ka puri ka place re te uniyo
kellanda place ke marna na nyaka nangen
momo fana natare regional administrative yala
nin ci wut kakam ci di tibametu uchak tem ci na pichantolo
ser sunga na nyaade men secteur nga angen karantai
wala regional administrative secretary
wala nem ci anken na wiya ka wala ti na kom ti place bu yak de te katawro chak
ma kebe ganya deputy administrator ya ken garantai
wala fana data ke do la carte fayot
namtana nanu de ka bofuti ka gutai kata
ken gara kellanta rono ka ci se de kedi
fanna nani njango
ulwa wajante wala to bakanirata
bo fanna nakatandi
wala to mondoroti ani carte fayo
ci umbuti ti prata bay kimle si ke buka natar buku ni las ni pugutar buku le ekata
bo fanna nakatani kenya ni sagarande nga ado ko ci sedi
delegate min bijang wol dorone ci mo tombono ani dol dorone ci carte fay
bandate ke pamatir bujuke ke poro kompor ratinyan no pore pugutare kata
bo delegate nu be gayere kumbano alla wa seren cagarana na place kinang
tombon doro fanang fasi fulanjang ni mo kiliye tombong fo mo sala kam mu ya fulanjang police qualify no
inyan dati nyan foko ukana lo nimle si katabantun na chak sung prati nya bala inyan nimle sung karata kula untang pur pugutare kata
bo sagarande nga serebana nga nan cagara mangana hillandin kita ken ba cagara ke ken nan kitenya girindin
tombon doro fanan sike mo la minti jang andi sikarte fayno
inyambuta puri prata pur pugutare kata tewjo kanda na chirti
sagarande lawanyana sere ananya kantere soro lawa sagarna
palasol bimbe national executive miyan ko carte nyanta fayla
ila simle si ko chiti uniyo uya ko por pugutare kata
palasi ngaire kuben kawa katense nere bo awana nya kan kanan kenya
abe yela la say pour no bon tombondiro sigeno janni carte fayo
ila simntana ko watel ko wanta legi pour ka guti kata ka gutara be kimle sigi bu kabar bu natare ila simntane wala bu karatare ila simntane
bo holla kem bay nguni ni sasa ma ko te seden kan na continue na nya
yo pati dingol min bijam min tobe pati ding sat kayto bala wol dorone be carte fayno la
gimle sigi ciukum le se natare la su ko wala bu ko le la ciukum le sigi bu ko gutaro ko ni kata ba
patille mu be ni to ko nga kayde kayde be ga jongini soron kan nga pati be ga patille mu be ni ga no nga kunya na ko censen
yo former executive member min bijang natara delegate ba financial loan wala asikarte fayno
nimle si no luchundi na wole place ti pour puya ka namtano buta puri na ron natara buta puguti kata comme na ko jibari place mun tambo
oke kubeno wo kanere executive kubeno wo kanere iga boguno nga iga rawa siki na ko jensedi wa waro isakan nakadi
carte foyo be kala suturo kono
ka guti kata karwati kambeko
ko jesedi nyana sutura nyano gondi
fanna lulu njango wala carte foyo
te utua unyana tension ka guti kata briero ko bi kro bi koja
fanna kargande kenni ko je sede nyaay
carte fay sarta folo wala momo mi yalla wala carte siata
utua chak chuwi nimle se gutare kata tay yichul peprambo
bon côté sede ke no gondi serebe ko cenga gabe serebe ko cenga gabo bo kenya ndangini
dum carte man tiñaje carte man tiña
te ka kata ko lonti kata no gutare ka lole chokata tul
gelli carte ngama bonononga
wala gagneta
kenya nganje
no munta nanda no joni mlesi no lo ganyaron ka guti kata
natara moma ñodang
gelli soronga ma mehiri
uci kom ne banyamba te natara kum place uci bagutare kata balingan klingan mbuke wala balingan klingai kata bagutare
kade be fayle ko de signa fula
gelli soronga ma mehiri o sagana yakadi wona ka cense di kadi
ka guti kata ka kakara tew ina nimlesi no lo ganyaron na cint
carte kaytolu
ko ce sedi kaydinu
ikate mutuna ndon
burga farmaya sandi anyanta sain lale
iko bling tu ka contre mbay signira
kun ken ka wasainia ko je sar kaydinu ka wasainia
andu min nyanta carte fayo ko topotola
ikimle sigi bukul kano kuno buru ka guti kata
sobe nun ka carte sedde
o committee nyanta tombon nale
ken committee ka wasagarnea
banyamba mutanda ko ka kumboro buka niran ulu ikata ne iko guta te ne ganyaro na piano ko pichoma
do fanna woro njawo
ate fanna tumundi
tiulu o pajanten
fem mi yanu ka ta nyi sartol ko min safeta
sersu ndake satin no gondi kebe ka sahe
ko imle se a picha na te wali ci nulu rek wala utua
min tata carte fay luwala
serebe ma sa andake sa andedi no ngana daga luanga
yo committee min lota
imle se a ci utua ka guti kata
committee min lota
committee be ga sikki
comité wala campagne kimle se ko nata na ko pour ka guti kata
wolle be sila ya kacha min nyanta yo geje
bo kunya ha ni ta go na kacha na hini ku kacha me hiben kawa da kelladi
yo ala baraka
ka banyamba mtanda ko tembo ko no mi nyanchu ni se kan ka to de place bangu darape
kanwar mo ko siri hige kemperia
yo ndabara ngo ichi ungu to ngim les ngul chi ngim les wala ngon pour ka guti kata de parti UDP
Thank you very much, our able interpreters. We will now move on to the next stage, but before that I have a few housekeeping so that they can interpret that before I let them go. For the elections, if 2 or more persons are nominated, it is normal practice that the ad hoc electoral committee will try to mediate between the 2 or more candidates for party unity so that one or more can step down for one person. So in short, we will go to election as a last resort. Nkamen fo walenko nata carte fayoto mo fula ye nominate na committee be mo fula wala nata mita mo fula la be commandira le pour ngari diamu tema pour kambe mo ye soto e saje kana futa election oto be futa la election oto man la fi pour ga futa oto ba be futa la election oto natara e mari ñol manson atake la force luma don wax moy dafa nek aada ci parti bi su fekkee ne nominate ne ñaari nit committee bi dinañ o ñoom ñaar wala su opé ñoom ñaar wax seen diggante nga gis ñu bàyyi walante pour déggoo ak jawpo bi sax ci parti bi suñu loolu mënuta am c'est loolu rek la ñoo aga élection.
ane commune di kamukena kuega ku gabara katum be jume committee ala ko nya ko dumbe kamukena bukan ko cila na ko mu kamele be nya ano ane di place out be jume to
bari ya bangal nga won la na sa ko ya bu sura ko mo moy
na ko mandi ka kanto
ko mandi ko
ko ne ñata mo fula lota be yam lay temale pour client bu la créer kam nga ma sesi
ok diga mbana ke gada kebe banum galle be gada kebe ko ati soro hillinga na sigi boy suna place bane amurnu woni kliya wona kacce naga bane na wara bane o maga daga kacce sede kedi because UDP la Kenya to Kenya na UDP
ko ina jawe chowine de bigimle si kabi pugutare kata uchikom banyamba tabur ratara kom plus bigimle si ki bukul kano kom kaguti kata karu banyamba tabur tano kom bukanyambo kolo china lom puri puetara chint purna lole ka chinimle si kayank plus montana pon bukanyano lu china nira nu tamp natar pur ikata pugutar parce que china nat barek foko ikata ka gutara bata montano chum ko emle si noko jipante.
The second point is that only one person can nominate a candidate to be seconded by one. So I would like to appeal to Congress for us to give chance to each order to hasten this process. Lu ma doon wax rek dañ soxla kenn ni rek mu nominate kenn keneen ñaarelal ko ñu dem ci beneen bi so ñu mayante nka même fo walen ko nsurata mo kilin dronne ay candidate kilin nominate mo do ya flanjang so nyoso pour un secrétariat
nane wana mangun tate yo mi ka jumu ku gabarak fo ba kan ku gabaka de be ka nominate lak amu amawja ambona mam because place mangu be ka nyako
yo egel kebe ko candidate no kudi sere bane ana candidate ke nominate ni sere hillande na hilla po Kenya na po hinu kuna jewo mo ko be
kuma komne banyamba tabarata uchi komne batu bamutano kun nalona chinimle sia awela kon uchi kom nyan krate nyande ku foko uchi inyana lole na nunto naratong nul ka gutoro ni kata banyamba tabnata bere ku buko tare banyanun tang.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Lala. We will now start the electoral process in earnest. The first position is for the National President of the United Democratic Party. Nominations are now open for National President of the United Democratic Party.
Ntatomu Sanafa Deralati, Modakian Central Constituency. Nga Agi Amundao Yabo nominate National President.
Seconded by Lala.
Assalamu alaikum. Ntomu Aminata Siseleti Kanifin South. Na anti Yamundao Yabulen nominate.
Any other nominations for National President of the United Democratic Party? Haji Yamundao Yabo is the National President for the United Democratic Party. I don't take anymore. Please. Can we please sit down, please? Nain talk. First Deputy National President. Nomination is open for first Deputy National President. Lala? Gentleman there.
Ntelam Bansi Burfur Parliamentary constituency nga Bajamba Bojang nga Walter as a first vice chairman.
Seconded by Meto Moide. Itondi main nomination okay. Alsenso nga tolta katabe loi kono wala nya ngeen me ñu jël turi parce que lolu moy loi parti bi mo men ka nomination ok
Ntetomu Bansi Bari rete Burfur Parliamentary constituency. Bansi Bari BANSEY BARRY.
Seconded by
Ntatomu Fat Kaneti, Burfut Parliamentary constituency, vote for Bajamba Bojang.
any other nominations? Bajamba Bojang, first Deputy National President. Thank you. Second Deputy National President, United Democratic Lala. Mr. Kuyate, Lala, Mr. Kuyate.
Mangi today Yaya Kuyate from Banjul. Mangi nominate Ruby Malik Lo.
Seconded by the lady there. No.
official delegate. No, no.
The law says only official delegates can nominate or second. Lamin?
Nominate.
Ndeto mo bintu SMJ teleti a kampama won nga a second le I seconded the motion before he Malik Lu.
Mayor Rohi Malik Low, second deputy national president. I would like to announce that it was an honor and privilege on behalf of all of us for Alhaji Modu Sane, the former first deputy national president of the United Democratic Party, gracefully stepped down for a new generation. Thank you. Can I repeat that only registered delegates can nominate or second? We will not take nominations or second from any order. Delegates will mele alonko ebe consequential wala diaspora officially wala ser nomination okay no wala secondly. Delegates si ñu joge ci consequence bi rek ñoo mëna nominate ngeen déggé ko nonu. Amen. The next position is for Secretary General and Party Leader of the United Democratic Party. Amadou Kora. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please? Thank you. Please sit down. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot hear the name. I need to hear. Walen Maturbi Kanla. Doglen. Al-Siba. Amadou Kora nominates His Excellency A.N.M. Usainu Dabo. Seconded by. Okay, any other nomination? Any other nomination? His Excellency A.N.M. Usainu Dabo, Secretary General and Party Leader of the United Democratic Party. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You didn't tell me. Please, hello, please sit down. You don't get talk. You don't get talk. Hey, Al-Sibam.
Mic check, mic.
This was not how we did it last time. Talk leen. Can you take it? ñu ne ngeen toog na ñu continuer. ñu ne ngeen toog na ñu continuer. ñu ne ngeen toog. ñu ne ngeen toog na ñu continuer. Toog leen. Please.
No, that's the only mic I have. Hey, Alisi. Ngaldani Alisi bang. Go Alisi bang. Deputy Party Leader, Deputy Secretary General and Party Leader. me get going.
Announce a nomination for deputy party leader. Let's say they will calm down and they will stay down. Announce.
Aliou Gueye from Upper Nyomi nominated Aji Mariam Seka for Deputy Party Leader and Deputy Secretary General. Seconded by Honorable Yakumba Jaite. Any other nomination?
Yakumba is not a delegate.
It's a delegate. Second. Huh? It's a delegate. Aja Mariam Seka, Deputy Party Leader, Secretary General. Senior Administrative Secretary. Nominations are now open for Senior Administrative Secretary.
Okay.
Fatou Cham nominates Alaji S. Dabo for Senior Administrative Secretary.
She's not a delegate. She's executive.
Nyimba Samura nominates Alaji S. Dabo for Senior Administrative Secretary.
Birkama South. Alaji S. Dabo.
Any other nomination? Alaji S. Dabo, Senior Administrative Secretary.
Mboda Upper Fladu, Siara Dauda Sise, Alaji S. Dabo.
Deputy Senior Administrative Secretary.
Madiganyi nominated by Olidiba Wada.
Madikanyi nominates Olidiba Wada, Deputy Senior Administrative Secretary. Seconded by
Mariam Subo.
Go down.
My name is Mariama Kamara Brikamanot. I seconded the motion for Auntie Olidiba.
All right, we will have a break until everybody sits down and we do this in an orderly manner. Say memfonyola le fomo be si insinano tano nyon. Legi dañu noppale be ñepp tok ñu déglu wante ñu def ko ni ko wara defé. I would like everybody to your seat, please. Can members of the outgoing executive please return to their seats? We cannot proceed until everybody takes your seat. Duñ mëna continuer su fekkee ne nit ñi tooguñ. Nde tano la ñaato ne moolu man si.
Walk it now.
Karamonjai, can you return to your seat? Karamonjai, Murila Sidula. Nominations are now opening for National Organizing Secretary.
I am Honorable Ismaila Diallo, Deputy Chairman, Brikama Area Council. I am nominating Ahmed Talib Bensouda as the National Organizing Secretary.
Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda, nominated for National Organizing Committee. Seconded by...
Okay, go ahead. I'm a regional chairman. I'm Seni Sabali, regional chairman from North Bank. I'm the second person to nominate Talib Bensouda.
Seconded by Seni Sabali. Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda. Any other nomination? Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda, National Organizing Secretary. Deputy National Organizing Secretary. Deputy National Organizing Secretary. Oli di Bawada. Lala Oli di Bawada.
Well, I am Oli di Bawada from Fajara Baka Ward constituency. I nominate Ibrahim Adiba.
Ibrahim Adiba nominated by Oli di Bawada. Second by Mayor.
I'm Rohi Maliglo. I'm second in the motion, nominating Ibrahim Adiba.
Seconded by Mayor Rohi Maliglo. Any other nomination? Ibrahim Adiba, Deputy National Organizing Secretary of the United Democratic Party. Administrative Secretary for External Affairs. Nominations for Administrative Secretary for External Affairs. Administrative Secretary for External Affairs.
Uncle Bakari, we are back here. Do you mind repeating that position so they could hear you?
Nominations are open for Administrative Secretary for External Affairs.
Ndatomo Almamo Dibati, Jara West constituency. I nominated Babukar Jame as Administrative Secretary, External Affairs.
Who do you nominate?
Babukar Jame.
Seconded by Babukar Jame is declining that nomination.
Okay, can you repeat it again? Then we get a new fresh.
Lamin, can you approach me, please?
Okay, Bakari, can you please recall? Bakari, please repeat the position, please.
Can you?
Stay here.
We will just stand down. Lamin, can you come? You have to appease yourself. Come on, CD.
Yeah, because I was worried to lose, Bob. What we do is, no, we want to be at the back.
No, don't go to the back. It's going to do that.
But because the delegates, we can't leave them out.
Administrative Secretary, I'll take the lady here. Zainab Diab. Zainab Diab nominates Tombong Sedi for Administrative Secretary for External Affairs. Seconded by
Lamin, because
Thank you. I, the Councillor of Olbawa Kepen Ward, Lamin Diba, I seconded Tombong Sedi nomination. Thank you.
Tombong Sedi's nomination is seconded by
I, Lamin Diba, Olbawa Kepen Ward, Councillor, I seconded Tombong Sedi nomination to be the External Affairs Secretary. Thank you.
Any other nominations? Tombong Sedi, Administrative Secretary, External Affairs. Deputy Administrative Secretary, External Affairs. Lala, come back here, Lala.
Okay, my name is Usman Mare from Foni Kansala constituency. I am nominating J. Paul, Administrative
Usman Mar from Foni Kansala nominates J. Paul Takur for Deputy Administrative Secretary, External Affairs. Seconded. Lala on your left. Yakumba. Honorable Yakumba Jaite.
I am a delegate. I second the nomination of J. Paul Taco.
Any other nominations? J. Paul Taco, Deputy Administrative Secretary for External Affairs. Administrative Secretary for Legal and Human Rights. Lamin nekul di mako. Lamin, can you go to Nyaur? Administrative Secretary for Legal and Human Rights.
My name's Nyaur Koma Latikunda Sabiji constituency. I'm nominating Honorable Almami Fandintal for Administrative Secretary Legal Affairs.
Almami Fandintal nominated by Nyaur Koma. Seconded by
I am
Honorable Dauda Kausu Jawara, and I'm seconding the motion.
Honorable Dauda K.
Are you still with Ara?
Yeah.
Jawara. Any other nominations? Honorable Dauda. Almami Fandintal, Administrative Secretary for Legal and Human Rights. Deputy Administrative Secretary for Legal and Human Rights.
Hello, I am Baba Jabi, Ward Councillor for Fajikunda Ward. I nominated Bori Toure as Deputy.
Salam alaikum balu kondonda alaji Yankuba Drame Ibo Town ndele Bori Toure Tombo nominated Yankuba Drame wole Bori Toure Tombo second.
You got the name?
Drame. His name is Buba Drame. Yankuba Drame, sorry.
Bori Toure, Deputy Administrative Secretary for Legal and Human Rights. Lala, can you take the mic to the back so that they can participate too? Administrative Secretary, Finance and Economic Affairs. Nominations are now open for Administrative Secretary for Finance and Economic Affairs.
Going to the back.
Ndatomu Pabunja Jame Nyamina Dankunku. I am nominating Lamin Teti Jame, Economic and Financial Affairs.
Lamin Teti Jame, nominated for Administrative for Finance and Economic Affairs. Seconded by
Sheikh Omar Keita, campaign manager, Ilyasa constituency.
Any other nomination? Any other nominations? Honorable Lamin K.T. Jame, Administrative Secretary for Finance and Economic Affairs. Deputy Administrative Secretary for Finance and Economic Affairs. Yes, the lady right from the back there.
Can I nominate Fatou?
Yes, you can have him.
Fatou Orojia. Fatou Orojia. Min Musa Njai Conte Nyanija constituency. Nobody nominate Fatou Cham.
Fatou Cham nominated for Deputy Administrative Secretary, Finance and Economic Affairs. Seconded by
I'm the second nominated seconder Fatou Cham, London Nyasi from Fonyi Councillor.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Fatou Cham, duly elected Deputy Administrative Secretary for Finance and Economic Affairs. National Treasurer. Nominations are open for National Treasurer.
My name is Hussein Mboub, the Administrative Secretary of KMC and a delegate of Sarakula constituency. I'm nominating Amadou Sane.
Seconded by Amadou Sane nominated, Honorable Amadou Sane nominated, seconded by
I am Binta Senghor from Brikama North constituency. I seconded Amadou Sane as treasurer.
Honorable Amadou Sane, seconded. Any other nominations? Honorable Amadou Sane, duly elected National Treasurer of the UDP. Deputy National Treasurer. Mike is over there. Yeah, Deputy National Treasurer.
I, Awatambedu, I nominated Mr. Kemo Sise.
Seconded by
Binda Ture Musumbala constituency, Kemo Sise.
Any other nominations? Kemo Sise, duly elected Deputy National Treasurer. Auditor of the United Democratic Party. Auditor. Nominations is now open for Auditor of the United Democratic Party.
Ndala mu hina marondi Kia East constituency Landing B Sane nominate.
Honorable Landing Sane nominated by Hina Marong. Second,
Hello. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. I, Omar Mamba, Constituency Secretary for Kiang West, hereby seconding the nomination of Honorable Landing Sane. Landing Sane.
Honorable Landing Sane, duly elected Auditor of the UDP. Deputy Auditor. Nominations are open for Deputy Auditor. We are 19. Deputy Auditor.
Nde Dauda KCC nga Umar Jiba nominate Deputy Auditor.
Alaji Jiba nominated for Deputy Auditor. Seconded by
Yo ndefana nga funa njandala Muhammad Fati. Bundunga kunda constituency.
Muhammad Ba seconded.
Muhammad Fati, not Ba, Fati.
Muhammad Fati seconding the nomination of Alaji Jiba. Any other nominations? Alaji Jiba, duly nominated Deputy Auditor. Campaign Manager, UDP.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ntelemu Bakauskani from Jara East constituency. Ngakarafa Sonko nominated as the campaign manager.
Karafa Sonko nominated for campaign manager. What is the name? What is the name of the nominator? Lala.
Wait.
We did not get the name.
Bakari, we need some order here, please. We need some order. Alsi. Yeah, Alsi. Nyomingol, mbaringol malta, Alsi. Man la fi jarangol ya diam. Alsi. Okay.
Seconded by
Fati from Lower Nyomi constituency. I am voting for Karafa Sonko.
Kadi Cham seconding the nomination of Karafa. Kadi Cham. Any other nomination? Karafa Sonko, duly elected campaign manager. Deputy Campaign Manager. Nomination for Deputy Campaign Manager. Okay, the guy in the white shirt, yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Yaya Tarawale, Serekunda Central, Bartes Ward Chairman. Uncle Lopi have been nominated. Babukar Jame, sorry, have been nominated.
Babukar Jame, nominated. Seconded by
Fonyi Berfet conscience. Nemneta Babukar Jame.
Introducing seconding the nomination of Babukar Jame, Deputy Campaign Manager. Any other nomination? Babukar Jame, duly elected Deputy Campaign Manager. National President, Women's Wing. National President, Women's Wing.
Assalamu alaikum. Malendi nuyu man la Soma Njon from Banjul.
Ajisuka Inaka nominated for National President Women's Wing, seconded by
Assalamu alaikum. Man la Manyima Bojang. I nominated Auntie Sukainaka. I seconded.
The name of the seconder. The name.
Manyima Bojang Birkama South Female Youth Coordinator.
Any other nominations for National President? Ajisuka Inaka, duly elected National President, Women's Wing. Thank you. First Deputy National President, Women's Wing. First Deputy National President, Women's Wing. Nomination for First Deputy National President, Women's Wing. Nomination for First Deputy National President, Women's Wing. Bintu Jaite nominates Adama Jallow, First Deputy President, Women's Wing. Bintu Jaite. Seconded by
Assalamu alaikum. Man la Jatu Jaju Opanyomi seconded na Aji Adama Jallow Bakaw.
Jurbi.
Jatu Jaju Opanyomi.
Jatu Jaju Opanyomi.
Any other nomination? No. Adama Jallow, First Deputy National President, Women's Wing. Second Deputy National President, Women's Wing. Nominations are now open. Yes, Maimuna.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. Ntelong Aja Binta Jabi.
Aja Binta Jabi.
Nyani consequence. Noko Injai. Ngolo nominated.
Noko Injai, duly nominated. Seconded by
Assalamu alaikum. Delabu Yamasane Birkama South Kiaman Be Ajanogoi Jai nominated.
Seconded by Yamasane Birkama South. Any other nomination? Nogo Injai, duly elected Second Deputy National President, Women's Wing. Secretary General, Women's Wing.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abib ML Sise. I nominated Jomfolo Jabi.
Well, my name is Momodo M. Drame, Council of the Bakundawa. I nominated Jomfolo Jabi.
Any other nominations? Jomfolo Jabi, duly elected Secretary General, Women's Wing. National Youth President. Nominations is now open for National Youth President.
Excuse me.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Maimuna Sise from All Union constituency. I nominated Honorable Suleiman Sao.
Honorable Suleiman Sao, nominated for National Youth President. Second.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatou from Banjul South. I seconded Suleiman Sao. Thank you.
Lala, we didn't get the the name, Lala. We didn't get the name.
Fadiba. Fadiba from Banjul.
Fadiba.
Yeah.
Any other nominations? Honorable Suleiman Sao, duly elected National Youth President. First Deputy National Youth President.
What's the position?
First Deputy National Youth President.
First Deputy National Youth President.
My name is Yankuba Swane from Bundun constituency, and I'm nominating Karim Toure as the second.
Karim Toure nominated. Seconded by
my name is Nansumana Sanyam, Bunukakunda constituency. I seconded the motion for Karim Toure, Deputy National Youth President.
any other nomination? Karim Toure, duly elected first Deputy National Youth President. Second Deputy National Youth President. Nomination for second Deputy National Youth President. The mic is at the back. Nominations for second Deputy National Youth President.
Aji Swane.
Name please.
What is Itonde?
Aji Swane.
Itonde.
Leto Bakari Kamara. Sabah Sanjal Ward.
Bakari Kamara Sabah Sanjal Ward nominates Haji Suare.
Haji Suare. Nominated for second Deputy National. Seconded by
Karafanaso. Ndea second Wuli. Kwenzi.
Ito muneti?
Ndomu Karafanaso ledi.
Karafanaso. Any other nomination? Haji Suare, second Deputy National Youth President. Secretary General, National Youth Wing.
Assalamu alaikum. Ndato mu Jansuru Njaileti. Mbota Kia Wesley. Kia West constituency. Kemo ngawole nominate as position.
Kemo Juma.
Kemo Bojang.
Nominated for Secretary General, National Youth Wing. Second. Can you bring the mic to Honorable Basiru? Lamin, can you bring the mic to Honorable Basiru? He's been standing for a while.
Assalamu alaikum. Man maa ngi tudd Basiru Sarr, councillor for Kanifing Ward. I hereby seconded Karamo. Kemo Sise.
Any other nominations? Kemo Bojang, duly elected Secretary General, National Youth Wing. National Female Youth Wing President. National Female Youth Wing President. Lala, can you give it to the ladies, please?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Kajatunjai, female mobilizer, Upper Fladu constituency. I hereby nominate Auntie Jimmy Sise, the female youth president.
Jimmy Sise. Seconded by
Assalamu alaikum akafo mo be kon pantato ma aja Sise di janjambere constituency nga anti Jimmy Sise ngole nominate as a youth
Any other nomination? Gimbi Sise, National Female Youth President, duly elected. First Deputy National Female Youth President. First Deputy National Female Youth President.
Yo, assalamu alaikum. Ndato mujabu funati birkamo ba lawa Fladu West constituency. Nga bina Mrs. Bina Maron. Ngole nominate.
Jambo. Let me get it. Itondi. We didn't get the name.
Ndo mujabu funati birkamo ba lawa Fladu West constituency.
Jabu Fun nominating Bine Maron. Seconded by.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Ndalam Seguna Sade, Birkama not Chairman. Ngambari Muso nominate Bine Marong.
Any other nomination? Bine Marong, duly elected first Deputy National Female Youth President. Second Deputy National Female Youth President. Nominations is open for second National Female Youth President.
My name is Fatou Fenda Dabo, Atlanta, Georgia.
What matter what?
Fenda.
Fenda Dabo.
Fenda Dabo nominating?
I am nominating Awa Tambedu.
Awa Tambedu. Seconded by?
My name is Mariama Kamara, Brikama North constituency. I seconded the motion for Awa Tambedu.
Any other nominations? Awa Tambedu, duly elected second Deputy National Female Youth President. Secretary General, Female Youth Wing.
Okay.
Secretary General, Female Youth Wing.
Okay, my name is Fat Khan from Burfoot, Sanimentren constituency. I nominate Yakumba Jaite.
Yo, Ntalamu Mariama Janke Jata, Lady Councilor West Coast Region, Ngaya Kumba Jete nominate.
Any other nomination? Honorable Yakumba Jaite, duly elected Secretary General, Female Youth Wing. Nominations are now open for Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication. Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication.
My names are Honorable Mamadou Chare Jiba, Councillor Gunjur Ward in the Combo South constituency. I hereby nominate Dr. Amadou Skade Jane.
Dr. Amadou Skadrel Jane, nominated by Modu Chare Cham. Seconded by?
I am Hansumana Sanyam, Bunukakunda constituency. I seconded the motion for Amadou Skadrel Jane.
Seconded by Ansumana. Any other nominations? Dr. Amadou Skadrel Jane, duly elected Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication. Deputy Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication. Nominations are open for Deputy Administrative Secretary for Media and Communication.
name is Jaman Kamara, Brikama North Constituency, Secretary General. I nominated Yankuba Dabo.
Yankuba Dabo, nominated for Deputy Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication. Seconded by
Hello, my name is Lamin Jai from Brikama North Constituency. I hereby seconded Yankuba Dabo.
Seconded by Lamin Jai. Any other nominations? Yankuba Dabo, duly elected Deputy Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication. Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising. Nominations are open for Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising.
Nyauru Koma Latrikunda Sabiji constituency. I'm nominating Honorable Suku Singate.
Honorable Ablai Suku Singate, nominated, seconded by
Yo, ndala Muhammad Fati, bununga kunda kwe.
Etondi.
Muhammad Fati, bununga kunda kwe sukensi, nga suku singare nga fulanja, nga nomination fulanja.
Seconded by Muhammad Fati. Any other nominations? Honorable Ablai Suku Singate, duly elected Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising. Deputy Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising. Nominations are open for Deputy Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising. Yes, Lala, go to the back.
I am Bintu Dabo from Banjul North. I am here nominated by Zainab Ganit. Zainab Ganit.
Okay.
Zainab Ganim.
Zainab Diab Ganim.
Yes.
Seconded by
Hello. Manga Sopo Geneva Diab. Seconded for Lamin Dabo from Banjul Center.
Lamin Dabo from Banjul. Yes, from Banjul.
Seconded by Lamin Dabo from Banjul.
Yeah.
Zainab Diab Ganim, duly elected Deputy Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising. This now brings us to the end of the electoral process with the election of 37 members of the Executive Committee of the United Democratic Party. Thirty-seven members of the Executive Committee of the United Democratic Party for the next 2 years. Thank you. Thank you very much, Congress.
This is so tiring.
Hello.
You need a hot bath.
A very hot one.
You need a hot bath.
Thank you very much. You're okay now? Yes. You may leave the stage. Thank you. Can we please sit down? Honorable Yakumba Jaite. Okay. Thank you very much. This brings to the end of the electoral process and by extension, the end of the ad hoc electoral committee. I would like to thank my colleagues, Honorable Sirif Gomez, Mr. Dembo Kante, Mr. Lamin Jallo Sane, and Ms. Binet Bujang for a very good job. Thank you. You have fun. Can we please sit down so that members of the elected executive can take their seats? I will thank you. I will thank you. Can we take our seats, please? Our Tabedu, can you take your seat, please? Thank you. Can you take your seat so that we can proceed? Melen yu ñu o executive bi pour ñu egg nga gis ñun ñu mëna tambali suñu liggéey ngeen mëna tambali seen liggéey bi alin so nga mol commande pour ya selenang national president Mrs. Yamunda Yabo. First Deputy National President Bajamba Bojang. He's not here. Second Deputy National President Mayor Rohi Malik Lu. Deputy Secretary General and Deputy Party Leader, Aja Mariam Seka. Senior Administrative Secretary, Honorable Alaji S. Dabo. Deputy Senior Administrative Secretary, Oli Diwawada. National Organizing Secretary, Mayor Talib Ahmed Besouda. Deputy National Organizing Secretary, Ibrahim Adiba. Administrative Secretary, External Affairs, Tombong Seidi. Deputy Administrative Secretary, External Affairs, J. Paul Taku. Administrative Secretary, Legal Human Rights, Almami Funding Tal. Deputy Administrative Secretary for Human Rights, Bori Toure. Administrative Secretary, Finance and Economic Affairs, Honorable Lamin K.T. Jame. Deputy Administrative Secretary, Finance and Economic Affairs, Fatou Cham. Auditor, Honorable Landing Sane. Deputy Auditor, Alaji Jiba. Campaign Manager, Karafa Sonko. Deputy Campaign Manager, Babukar Jammeh. National President, Women's Wing, Aji Sukaina Ka. First Deputy National President, Women's Wing, Adama Jallo. Second Deputy President, National Women's Wing, Nogo Njai. Secretary General, Women's Wing, Jomfolo Jabi. National Youth President, Honorable Suleiman Saho. First Deputy National Youth President, Karim Toure. Second Deputy National Youth President, Haji Suware. Secretary General, Youth Wing, Kemo Bojang. National Female Youth President, Jimbi Sise. First Deputy National Female Youth President, Bine Marong. Second Deputy National Female Youth President, Awa Tambedu. Secretary General, Female Youth Wing, Honorable Yakumba Jaite. Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication, Dr. Amadou Skadrel Jane. Deputy Administrative Secretary, Media and Communication, Yankuba Dabo. Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising, Ablai Suku Singate. Last but not the least, Deputy Administrative Secretary, Social and Fundraising, Zainab Diab Ghanim. National Treasurer, Amadou Sane. Deputy National Treasurer, Kemu Sise. Secretary General and Party Leader, His Excellency A.N.M. Usainu Dabo. We congratulate the newly elected Executive Committee of the United Democratic Party, and I would like to once again thank again my colleagues on the Ad hoc Electoral Committee and Ms. Lala, Ture, and Nyaur Koma for their assistance. Thank you.
Warm round of applause for the Ad hoc Electoral Committee led by Bakari Keba Jame for an excellent conducting of Congress 2020 National Executive Committee election. Delegate Sol Mbal Danila Aliyebulo Kosi na Ad hoc Electoral Committee la ila nyaton ko chairman Bakari Keba Jame ila doko nyinyata bake UDP bafole nimbara ala baraka jërëjëf delegates maa ngi leen a ñaan rek ñu wax gaay jaajëf seen liggéey rafet na ñoom Bakari ñoom honorable ministre Sirif Gomez Lamine Sané Bakari Jame Dembo Kanté Bakari Jame ñu ngi leen a gërëm di leen sant ñu ngi wax tamit ne IEC yónnee nañ seen observer Mr Joseph Mendy mu ngi toogoon fii ak ñun di seetaan proceedings yi jërëjëf. Ladies and gentlemen of Congress, it is my proud privilege and my great honor to welcome the executive of the United Democratic Party under the dynamic and able leadership of the next president of the Gambia, Alhaji Ousainou Darboe. I welcome, on behalf of the Secretary General and Party Leader, all the new addition to the executive, notably the Mayor of Banjul as the second National Vice President of the United Democratic Party, the Mayor of KMC as the Organizing Secretary of the party, my learned friend and brother Yankuba Darboe as the Media and Communication Deputy Secretary, Dr. Amadou Skatret Jane of Gunjur. We are very proud that all of you have joined the executive. My Goro Zainab Diab also joining the executive, and every one of you on behalf of the Secretary General, we welcome you and we thank Congress for electing all of us back to our position. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think we have a very short statement to end the session from the Secretary General and Party Leader Alhaji Ousainou Darboe to talk to Congress. Vonare mo sona legi. Mange Ndokel, First Ladies of the Gambia, Auntie Sali Dabo, Auntie Amaindur Dabo, bi Congress starté ba léegi ñu ngi taxawu góor gi ñu ngi leen a jërëjëfal ñu ngi leen a jaajëfal na First Lady sol be siri njam birin Congress datita hanika bi bari wato dole ndebe diamola drombe diamola mbukang hakilo tuila koto mba fole ko alnimbara ngajele na alpha abe bulu kendol le kono mbe duwala drom mbe ngata State House 2021. First Ladies of the United Democratic Party, thank you for your presence and your support over the years. Special commendation, special regard to Lawyer Dabo's first wife, Aja Maindur. She has a few remarks to make to introduce party leader to this new term as Secretary General and party leader of the United Democratic Party. Aja Maindur, ma'am, you have the floor.
Billahi minas shaitani rajim. Bismillahi rahmani rahim. Excellency ANM Usainu Dabo, my husband, Deputy Party Leader Ajaratu Yamseka, National President Ajaya Mundauje Yabo, and all UDP executive members, delegates, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly observed. It is a great honor to stand in front of you today to introduce to you ANM Usainu Dabo, husband to me, Maimuna Ndur Dabo, and to Salimata Buffet Dabo. I have been married to him for 45 years, and I want to share with you today a side of my husband that is not widely known. Usainu is a loving biological father of 6 children. Yama Dabo, Ya Adam Dabo, Numukunda Dabo, also known as Papa D, Fenda Ndungusin Dabo, Nafisatu Dabo, and Majori Dabo. It is hard to differentiate between his biological children and his many adopted kids. His children are in the hundreds and span across continents, as he is a father figure to many family and non-family members. Usainu's father, Numukunda Dabo, died early, right after Usainu graduated from law school, leaving young children behind. After his father's demise, Usainu ensured his younger siblings attained education and were taken care of. All his siblings are productive members of society today, with the youngest, Numukunda Dabo Jr., being both a medical doctor and a PhD holder. As he was one of the poorest people from Dobo and Bansang area to graduate and live in Banjul, he was the host to many from the area while they attended high school. Usainu always made sure that any family or non-family member that got sick in Dobo and Bansang was brought to Banjul and treated until they got well. All expenses paid by him. I remember the time when we had a young family. He brought relatives who had contagious diseases like TB and leprosy, exposing all of us, but that's how selfless Usainu is. Usainu is a person who values people and nurtures relationships. He still has the same secretary, Ajaratu Fadnyan Drame, drivers Ibrahima Solo Sandeng and Shirifo Marong, and our house help, Omar Baji. His staff members are no longer workers, but are now family, as they have been working with the family for over 30 years. Usainu is a person who does not burn bridges along the way, he builds them. This virtue of nurturing relationship is further manifested to UDP members. All of you can bear me witness that our homes, both Pipeline and Kotu, have been the home of UDP members. You can also bear me witness that he is a father figure to the late Solo Sandeng's family, Singul Nyasi, Lamarong, and Solo Koroma, to name a few. Just recently, he gave away in marriage Olimatu Nyasi, the daughter of the late Singul Nyasi. He never forget the people he started the struggle with. Usainu is a dedicated, generous, and considerate, loving, and humble human person in our... Usainu is a dedicated, generous, considerate, loving, and humble person. In our husband, Gambia will find a relentless, compassionate, competent, and fair and servant leader. Its citizens will be given development with dignity that has been his mantra since the Jame era, where fair and inducement from the government will be a thing of the past. Usainu has an unwavering dedication to serve the Gambian people. When given the chance to lead our nation, Usainu will place the welfare of citizens ahead of his personal or family interest. He will make decisions based on what would be best for the greater number of people, just as he has always prioritized the welfare of the extended Dabokunda family, as well as the greater UDP family. The plight of the underprivileged youth and women will be his top priority. He will be a leader that seeks to build and value relationships with all stakeholders to address the development challenges we face as a nation. Throughout his career as a lawyer, as well as his personal life, Usainu's actions have been guided by utmost integrity and honesty. He is a man of strong moral character and conscience. He always stands for what is right, even if it means enduring hardship, as he demonstrated during the relentless fight against Jammeh's dictatorship. Gambians deserve better, and Gambia will be better with UDP under the leadership of Usainu Dabo. samay mbokki olof yi ci gàttal li ma doon wax mooy kontaan naa tey torop pour janook yéen di wax ci mbiri góor goo xam ne suma jëkkër la man Ajaratu May Ndour Dabo di jëkkëri Salimatu Buffé Dabo tamit yàlla boole na ma moom ñeneen fukki at ak juróom ren yàlla dénk na ko juróom benni doom Yaama Dabo yaa Adam Dabo Numukunda Dabo te ñu bari xamee ko ci Papa Di nga am Fatoumata Fenda Dabo Nafisatu Dabo ak Majori Dabo Ousseynou yar na xale yu bari soo egsee ci suñ ñaari kër yi doo xam Ousseynou kan la jur ak kan la jurut baayam Numukunda Dabo bi moo génn àddina dafa fekk doomam yaa ngi ndaw lool waaye Ousseynou dafa takka ndigaam jàngaloo leen ñoo ñëpp be ñoom ñëpp nekk na ay mahamba yu rëy si biir Gambia léegi caatam bi ñoo wax Mbaa Dabo medical doctor la ba pare am na PhD am tam Ousseynou nekk na koo xam ne bim graduate ba dëkk biir Banjul am na xale yu bari yoo xam ne si loxoom lañ jaar ñii ay jerbaatam lañ ñii jógee si area Mbansang kum bokkal ak kum bokkalu daal koo xam ne pass nga exam war a ñëw Banjul Ousseynou dina la dalal dina la fayal school fees dina la toppatoo ba yàlla mahama bi nga ut yàlla may la ko Ousseynou nekk na nit koo xam ne dafa fonka doom aadama te nit ku am kóolare la texte bi ñoo wax faat ñaan ak ñaari driver mi solo Barong ak Sirifo Marong ak suñu house boy bi ñoo wax Omar Badji ñetta fukki at ñu ngi liggéey ci ron Ousseynou ñooñu nekkaatuñ ay liggéeykat ay mbokka lañ fi mu nekk nii Ousseynou nekk na nit ku yaatu boo seetee suñ ñaari kër yi di pipeline ak kootu daf ko ubbil waa UDP members yi saa yu neexee waay ñëw saa yu neexee waay dem yaatal na ñépp nit ku jub la nit ku gore la te duy fàtte démba Ousseynou dafa teg bakkanam pour sauver doomi Gambia bi moo decide pour dugg ci politics bi ñëpp xañ na ne dafa amoon a very lucrative practice parce que am na compagnie yu bari yoo xam ne fii mooy woon seen lawyer so place bi jëlu ko ndig alel daf ko njël pour génnee coono ci suñ doom yi ëllëg ak pour ëllëg suñ doom yi dëkk ci dëkk boo xam ne démocratie dina fa am te rule of law dina fa taxaw lii moo tax mu sacrifice life soo leen fàttale ko keroog ba ñoo génn on April 16th dafa wax ne ñoom executive members yëpp nañ nekk ci kanam te mu ne moom Ousseynou Dabo pare na pour yel bal bi ñoo njëkk a fete sànni pare naa dee pour dëkkaam soo nit a ngi nii koo xam ne bugga na réewam te boo leen ko tànnee def ko njiit su neexee yàlla li ngeen séntu yépp ci Gambia di ngeen ko am na manika kaw man sen ya bake bari mba tayla ka fo manika kaw fon akata nyese o kubati bi kalo al nyaatili ngola kadiamo Ousainou Dabo la kuoto futu keo anti sali futu keo ala yenna kafu sanji tannane anin lulu ala ya harje din woro la Yaama Dabo ya Adam Dabo Numukunda Dabo dol sa fay Papa Di anim Fenda Ndungu Sin Dabo Nafisatu Dabo anim Majori Dabo Ousseynou keta moti mi ya lonko ay hadama di mukulu ya bakele Ousseynou keta moti mi ya lonko ay kanubake ala secretary Fat Nyandrame ala driver floor solos marong ani sirifo marong ani nakamba no me yalon ko atele kan de maso ko no ika fay Omar Baye yilbe Usain la ko da ko no sanyi tan saba nyinan sanyi wol man ko ala doku lalti ala badi ngollem Usainu fama be banat momena alaji no mukunda dabo wayata Usaini ala los karongo banyame asetanan afama banta bara ayate wo city dinni wolbe do yaade mbake wotumo bare aye be kalandi alhamdulillah ibe ye fanno ibe kata ibe ye place basoto ingambe kono adoma labango ikafo mi mbadabo dol safay num ko dadabo ate mo medical doctor leti wo kola aye PhD fanan soto Usaini aye mo jamale mara katu ateleketa mo foloti membota bansang anindobo kala kala bang kasi Banjul sate ukono so kabilo be momo la dingo sita karola ikanati Usain leya me manke badinti fanan abotala tundoto ibeka na Usain leya asila school fees jo asiloye fa pala soto asi tenteng fo ilafta fulana damen ala sifutandije ni nata ala korda fulol kono ibuka bono nyoto aye mi wulu ani ama mer wulu aye bele kayande Usain keta moti mi ya lonko aye hana madingu kuliya bakele andu nani momo dunta nyola biri ngalong anene mamo jamfa Usain man jamfa lo Usain ya niole la Gambia ye ni atala ko do demo ata nyimpala sotala pade alafta Gambia la nyato tala alafita sama ndingol sitala Gambia economy ya lonko democracy be tamala ani rule of law be tamala albesi fana siji sedi yako nte ya pipeline ani anti salia kotu Usain la ayebunda yele UDP ala UDP family wato wati diata isina isita Usain keta moti mi ya lonko angani yosene ata bakele ay hada madi kuliya ay kanu andum bi nali banko dung UDP la Usain loya dabo la nyaton ka yakoto ning ala sonta albe Gambia kutoje lale albe sewola andum be batamin kono bi mbebe nyina lala ning ala sonta Usain dabo hani birabe loya yala ana fa wala personal life Usain kata boti mi ya lonko a tilinta dawoda jeg ko be damen Usain ka jam fa wala ole mi ya lonko ayala banko kanu aya niola la banko ye ana apareta do ko kela pour Gambia la nyatota ning ala sonta andum bi mbetembo min to Gambia sulata mansala mi ya lonko ayala banko kanu andung apareta ko ku kela pour me ya lonko abe banko nyin ani banko dingo sambala nyato so mbadi mandin kol ni nem Usainu Dabota. Ladies and gentlemen, Please join me in welcoming a dedicated husband, father, brother, uncle, and friend. My president, your president, and the future president of the Republic of the Gambia, Lawyer Abubakar Numukunda Baro Dabo.
Please, Allah Baraka, please, thank you very much. Allah Baraka. Allah Baraka Bage. Thank you very much. Allah Baraka. Thank you, Ajaratu Maimunandur, my ambassador. Thank you. The chairman of the ad hoc electoral committee and team, we say big thank you for conducting these flawless elections. Although I hear someone on the floor was protesting that she was not given an opportunity to nominate herself. We're very happy that the peace ambassadors and the IEC chairman or ICEC representative was also here to witness this process. I'm particularly pleased that we have some new faces on the executive who in the past have done a lot in promoting the fortunes of the party. It is just now that they have been given executive role in furthering their contribution towards the development of the party. We have 3 women that have now joined us in the person of Mayor Rohi Malik Low, Zainab Diab, and our Tambado, as well as Oli Diba. So 4 women. And we have 2 new dynamic young men who probably would have been in the youth wing. Mayor Ahmed Talib Bensouda and Ibrahim Madiba. With Yankuba, Dabo, and Ahmed Katrel also coming in. These new additions are taking the party to higher heights. Who can say that the UDP is not true to its philosophy of encouraging young people to partake in politics when you have these young people, they are not yet 30 years old? Who can deny the fact that UDP is really pushing for women participation in politics? Mayor Low, her office as Mayoress of Banjul is ample testimony of that. Ulidiba, our Tamadu and Zainab also corroborate what we say. So, Deputy Secretary General and Party Leader, the President, National Women's Wing of the Party, the National President of the Party, Second National President of the Party, and all members of the executive here. And I want also to acknowledge the presence of very eminent people. I want to acknowledge the presence of the most important people in this country, in this gathering. The most important attendees, the delegates. And to the delegates, I want to say thank you very much for reposing confidence in this team and I can assure you we'll do all our utmost. I am elated and humbled by your show of trust in me to continue as your party leader. Thank you for the confidence. Thank you for the support and thank you for the encouragement. I therefore gracefully accept your unanimous nomination and election and promise that I will continue to put the United Democratic Party at the heart of everything I do. As we forge ahead to the road 2021, we must remember that 2021 elections will be a referendum on how a nation that has reposed great hope in a president who turned around and replaced their trust and confidence with greed, incompetence, and avarice. This election is also about the fundamental choices between contrasting visions of what our people want and deserve on the one hand, and an unrelenting effort by a failed president to regenerate the very system, practices, and orientations that Gambians rejected in 2016. The choice before us as a nation at a crossroads, and our task is to offer a solid, clear, and comprehensive roadmap that marks a discernible departure from the current lethargy and failure we have been saddled with for the last 4 years. To this end, I am pleased to unveil 7 high priority areas from the ambitious agenda that will form the basis for our manifesto in the upcoming elections. These critical areas are essential for the kind of economic and social safety nets that can uplift our people, consolidate democracy, and position our country to prepare our very youthful population for a future that is full of opportunities and a nation that is free, democratic, and at peace with itself, and progressing in ranking of human development. The first in the 5-point agenda is nutrition, agriculture, and food safety, and we call it NAFS. We intend to pursue the vital sector of agriculture and food security. We propose a wholesale transformation for this sector in which nearly 3/4 of our people depend upon for their livelihoods. We will implement the Maputo Declaration signed in 2003 by African governments, including ours, but have never been implemented here in the Gambia. The declaration obliged signatory governments to dedicate 10% of their annual budgets to agriculture and rural development. The Barrow administration is allocating a paltry 1.8% of the annual budget to this critical sector for 2021. Far less than what he proposes to spend on his personal office at State House with his few dozen employees. Under our proposal, agriculture will have the largest budget item in the annual allocation. We will totally revamp the structures, management and operations of this sector in ways that will eliminate waste, fraud, and direct the increased funding to transformational technology to shift away from reliance on rain-fed monoculture and adopt more diversified approaches. We will invest substantially in modern horticulture with a view towards strengthening and expanding small holdings ventures into viable commercial enterprises, especially for our women who have toiled in gardens for generations, essentially on their own. Livestock, fisheries, poultry production, as well as rice self-sufficiency within 5 years will all continue the broad nutrition and food security programs that are at the heart of our agenda for agriculture, nutrition, and food security. The UDP also intends to invest in the production and value chain infrastructure facilities and service to maximize returns and reduce harvest loss, as well as create intersectoral linkages between agriculture and the private sector service operators like hotels and restaurants to maximize returns for all sectors and beneficiaries. In short, our plan for this vital sector is ambitious, transformative, and forward-looking. The substantial scope of our proposal reflects the urgency of the need and the high priority we attach to it, and mirrors the reality that a sector on which the vast majority of our citizens and their upkeep deserve a commensurate resource allocation and a dedicated leadership focused on its success. The second agenda item is Youth Employment and Empowerment Scheme, which we call YEES, Y-E-E-S. The second priority area for UDP government is the establishment of a youth employment and empowerment scheme. Cognizant of our demographic reality that a majority of our population are young, the UDP believes investing in preparing our youth to be educated, skilled and equipped with the entrepreneurial spirit is the key to our success as a nation. Our plans call for a multifaceted approach that combines skills training in useful practical trades in 10 specialized skills centers spread across the country. We will also set up youth entrepreneurship funds along with trade and commerce associations to foster networking among business transactions and create trade hubs throughout the country. We will also mandate that 25% of all government contracts be awarded to qualified youth enterprises as an affirmative action initiative to help grow and expand youth participation in our economy. We will propose a mandatory youth service scheme for all high school graduates to help prepare them for the next critical phase of their personal and professional development. The third agenda item is Education, Skills and Training, ESAT, we call it. This third priority area for UDP government is a total revamp and reorientation of the education and skills development sector. Our assessment of the education system in this country leaves much to be desired. We are proposing 2 years early childhood education, 9 years of basic education and 2 years of tertiary education be made free and compulsory for every Gambian child. This will require substantial and targeted investments in modern school infrastructure, properly equipped with learning resources, as well as teacher professional education and development. The UDP will work with teachers' union, subject associations, and education service providers to formulate decent welfare and benefit system for staff. In return, teachers will be held to high and maximally enforced performance standards. We will revamp the basic and secondary education curriculum to reflect modern requirements of content, practice, research, and development of innovative pedagogical practices, as well as review the assessment and examination system. We will undertake a comprehensive review of the management of the education sector, both at the national and regional levels, to ensure improving learning outcomes, streamline bureaucracies, and increase accountability. We will also strengthen partnership with the private sector, CSOs, and faith-based organizations, and incorporate them as key stakeholders in development of broad-based education development agenda. We will also bring funding parity and help with curriculum development for the madrasas to ensure equal opportunities for all students in the acquisition of quality education. Overall, we are proposing to double education funding in the annual budget from its current 12.7% to 25%. We believe this to be both urgent and necessary if we are to compete in a world that is increasingly functioning on a knowledge-based economy. These increased resources and the deep and fundamental reforms of the structure and management of the sector would help transform the entire education system from kindergarten to university. The fourth priority area for UDP government is a thorough remaking of our decrepit, underfunded, and totally inadequate public health care and social protection sector. We will propose investment in the upgrading of facilities of health centers. Buildings, equipments, reliable power and water supply, and medicine will all be brought to levels that would ensure medical personnel are able to function properly in the vital services they deliver. We will revamp the management of healthcare away from the current bureaucratic arrangement and power regional health directorates, positioned across different regions of the country, premised on an equitable and rational staffing of facilities. This will ensure better outcomes as resources are decentralized and applied directly to patient needs. We will invest in maternal health care to reduce neonatal and childhood morbidity and mortality. We will also revamp the pay and working conditions of healthcare workers, provide ongoing specialized training opportunities to personnel to improve skill sets. We will also promote medical research, establish partnerships with medical institutions around the world, as well as encourage private sector participation in healthcare delivery. Energy and digital infrastructure, EDI or ED. A fifth priority is the area of energy and digital infrastructure, both of which constitute the engines of a modern economy. We will propose a comprehensive energy policy that will address the key issues of generation, transmission, and distribution of reliable and affordable energy for consumers for both water and electricity. We propose a phasing out of our reliance on fossil fuel-driven power plants and pivot to systems based on renewable sources like solar, with our year-round abundance of sunlight makes it a viable and attractive option. We will invest in the upgrading of transmission lines as well as restructure the management and operations of NAWEC to help it recalibrate its focus and mission to provide affordable water and electricity service to all Gambians. In the ICT sector, we will expand the deployment of broadband internet and work with ISPs and telecom operators to make it affordable and accessible countrywide. We will utilize contactless payment systems, such as the ones deployed by money transfer companies, to increase commerce and reduce cash-related transactions. This will be an effective management tool and promote accountability and transparency in government. We will construct community information centers with free broadband services throughout the country to, among other things, facilitate citizens-government interactions, as well as implement legal frameworks to regulate ICT sector and mitigate against cybercrime. In addition to our 5-point agenda, we will prioritize 2 additional sectors as follows: tourism and culture. Tourism, we recognize our current business model is inadequate, and our proposal calls for a comprehensive review and a revitalization of the sector to improve this key sector of our economy. We believe the key to attracting more visitors lies in diversifying the tourism products we offer, and central to that is developing and delivering customized training programs for sector personnel. Well-trained staff, infrastructure, and accommodation that meets international standards, as well as development and other promotion and preservation of our culture and heritage, will all be combined to give a rich and rewarding experience for visitors. We also intend to preserve and improve our beautiful flora and fauna and promote eco-tourism as a key attraction for visitors. UDP also proposes to invest in attracting tourists beyond the customary European market to include Asia, Africa, the Americas, as well as in-country tourism by our own citizens and residents. We believe there is a great potential in incentivizing our considerable diaspora population to visit regularly and add in a country visit and exploration to their normal family stays. For example, a day-long visit with friends and family to Khartoum with a beachside seafood lunch and a boat ride for a semester would be a nice experience, as well as help local services providers who earn a living from this type of enterprise. We will endeavor to provide visitors with the best experience our nation and its friendly people have to offer, but we will have a strict policy of zero tolerance for pedophiles and other deviant behaviors against minors and other classes of vulnerable people. And finally, UDP government will exert maximum effort to have the tourism sector utilize local products, especially such as vegetables, poultry and related items, as well as the use of local vendors for source materials. This will require helping farmers produce sourced items that meet the quality and supply chain requirements of the hospitality industry. We believe our tourism sector can grow significantly and employ a lot more of our people if we implement these changes. The UDP government will also pursue a science-based environmental resource management policy. We recognize the devastation that has been brought upon our environment and the increasing consequences of global warming. We are proposing urgent mitigation strategies in the areas of reforestation, fragile ecosystem protection, improvements in farming practices, and carefully regulated extractions of finite resources. One area of great concern is the exploitation and management of our marine resources. The UDP will revamp this sector and come up with science-based exploitation strategies that provide employment and supplies our people in a sustainable way that allows for stock recovery and a balanced marine life. Anchoring all our agenda is a commitment to honest and transparent management of our limited resources. The UDP will enforce zero tolerance on corruption and will introduce a culture of full disclosure of public finances, fiscal prudence, and ironclad commitment to balance income and expenditures. We will eliminate waste and fraud in budget. Through an e-government system, the following 4 principles will form the basis of our management of the national budget. Solvability. The UDP government will, within the first term of its mandate, put in place a system that will require all budgets submitted to the National Assembly to be deficit neutral, for Parliament to pass the Balanced Budget Act that will require all budgets submitted to it to be deficit neutral. This will be the golden rule principle that will guide our budget. Liquidity. Maintain enough cash in hand to avoid increase in public sector borrowing requirements and interest expenses. Liquidity will be maintained through a complex system of provision and budget control. Credibility. Promote discipline by adherence to expenditure ceilings and compositions. Credibility will be maintained through a system of internal controls which ensures that the administration abides by the budget, and external scrutiny where the National Audit Office and external auditors evaluate the execution of the budget and report to the National Assembly as and when required during the fiscal year. Transparency. UDP will introduce a 4th pillar transparency code, a 4-pillar transparency code for benchmarking, and there are timely fiscal reporting, forecasting and budgeting, fiscal risk analysis, and management and revenue management. This will ensure the people who the government works for know precisely what is being done with their budget. Combining prudent fiscal management with necessary reforms of the taxation and regulatory regimes to make it more progressive, reduce corruption, will spur growth in the private sector. We will propose an ambitious investment strategy that will aim to create a conducive environment for our citizens to invest here at home. We will also explore ways to set up a sovereign wealth fund to deploy state-owned pools of capital in additional ways to maximize returns and help further the nation's strategic, economic, and social priorities. I want to emphasize that our agenda is broad, deep, and extensive. What we propose is a fundamental departure from the current dysfunction we have and build a base for growth. I pray to you, the Gambian people, that if you entrust me and the UDP with the responsibility to serve you, you can expect maximum exertion of efforts, and that everything we do will be about you, for you, and in the best interest of this nation that we share. I promise I will assemble the best this nation has to offer in terms of capable, experienced, and selfless professionals who understand both our challenges and the opportunities we can harness to move our country forward. Our team have the capacity to craft and manage the vision I lay out before you in this gathering, and one I'll be talking to the nation in the coming days and months. We will also have the commitment to execute the vision that falls in their individual purviews. More importantly, the team will consist of men and women of impeccable integrity who are driven by what they can do for you than anything they seek for themselves. This pledge is my personal commitment and legacy we aim to deliver to all Gambians and to new generations unborn. Over the coming months, during the course of 2021, my team and I will be reaching out to every Gambian at home and abroad to elaborate more on the policy commitments a UDP government will provide to the people of the Gambia. To the Gambia, ever true. I thank you all.
jërëjëf Alhaji Ousainou Darboe Secretary General Party Leader foog naa wax ji jaar na yoon wax ji leer na congrès yàgg na tey ñu ngi leen a gërëm di leen sant so li ñoo def rek mooy ñu tëj congrès bi pour tey ëllëg ñu del si def suñ closing ceremony fekk noppaleku nañ gaa yi bugg a fecc sabar gaa yi bugg a ndookeel ñu executive bi dinañ am time non
very early
nekk moderator dafa jafe de UDP parce que UDP dafa bari jàngkat dafa bari ñi am ideas waaye li ma doon wax rek balaa ñoo jeexal foog ñu sàkkuwaat ñaan élection biñ def ci jaama ñu ñaanalante ñaanal réew mi tamit ndax yàlla may ñu ndam ci at bi ñëw nii xaw ma ana imam ndax imam amul mun nañoo def salatu alal nabi rek bokka ci bismillah bismillahir rahmanir rahim allahumma salli wa sallim allahumma salli wa sallim allahumma salli wa salli ala sayyidina jërëjëf ala baraka fo sama Alhaji Darboe ko aliena juna lafta fananka group photo soto with the new executive yena photographer sol mbal danila malo mba arrange la nyaadi le akamunta ntolbe si minu be commence lono party leader na la high table ko I think so.
ko be elek ba tiye ko be elek
côté Congo
boy demal kim ngay dem natalu
I'll wait until the
award bi xam ngeen fan la skincare la 2020 lañ wax de waaw fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache perfect skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu dee am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal ba la ka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skincare products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentee tamit si ay dàlla man waaye man nag skincare mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skincare plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème picture boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my yoboguma fire love like fire
Miss V Designer Outlet is the #1 quality and affordable stop shop for all your needs. Get your evening dresses, suit and ties, office wears for both ladies and gentlemen, beach wears, sport wears, pure leather shoes for men, quality belts, bags, heels for all beautiful ladies, original perfumes, accessories, and a lot more. Find us at Kololini Road opposite Gaddafi Mosque at the Aqua Preacher Station, or call us on 295-3411 or 764-2486. Miss B Designer Outlet. Shop right, look good.
When me touch down, better broke down.
With Gamtel G-Fiber, now you can enjoy super fast internet in gigabytes. G-Fiber is affordable, stable, secured, and accessible to homes, businesses, and enterprises. With Gamtel G-Fiber, the future is speed. Gamtel, creating a brighter future in communication.
That's how she became mine and see that.